And if you haven't followed and you're watching this video, you need to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can get all of the notifications when his videos come up because they're fucking dope.
I appreciate you,
all right, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your host with the most, Zella Double A. We here outside of the BMO, ready to watch LAFC versus the Carson Galaxy U.S. Open Cup match day Tuesday. I mean, I don't know what to expect, guys. I don't know if we're going to play with the A, with the B. All I know is we're winning today and we're winning next week against Leon. I mean, we'll see how the turnout is. Let's see what the fans say, but y'all already know. Let's see what the people of LA gotta say. I'm here with Ryan, and I got a few questions from Ryan. How we doing today, man?
Good, bro. Good. It's a beautiful day in LA. It's a little cloudy, but hey, you know what? It's a perfect day for soccer. Some good soccer in LA. Some good football.
Okay, so before we even talk about this game, what you think about the last game against San Jose? How do you think the team performed in that game?
You know what? The team, they weren't playing at 100%. I know that for sure because everybody's getting ready for this game. You know, this is an important game, especially when it comes to Clásico. Everybody wants to make sure that they're on their A game. You know, they sub in some players that aren't usually the normal starters. And then when it came to the goal conceded by McCarthy, you know, I feel as though McCarthy's always on top of his game. You know, he's, for this past season and even from the MLS Cup, he's shown his shine, his excellence coming throughout the season. You know, and that was just a mistake on his part. He saw it, healed up to it, and, you know, he made sure to make some great saves the rest of the night, you know. It wasn't our best performance, but we still did a pretty good job, and I'm happy that, you know, we came out with the win.
With Nick and Brandon, I got a few questions for them. How are you guys doing today, man?
Great. Ready for a game.
Ready for a game, yeah.
All right, so before we even talk about this game, what you guys think about the team's performance against San Jose?
We made it through. You know, we had a great game. What do you think, Brett?
It was awesome. It was a great game to come to, and whoever out there isn't here, you should be here. You should be going to these games.
Kevin, I got a few questions from Kevin. How we doing today, man?
Doing good, and you? And, well, looking forward to this derby game, so hopefully we win.
Before we even talk about that, let's talk about last game, San Jose. How do you think the team performed in that game?
I think they performed very good. They won 2-1. So I think LAFC has a good chance to winning tonight. Hopefully it's the A team. So hopefully we continue.
With Jacob, and I got a few questions from Jacob. How we doing today, man?
Oh, we're doing really good. We about to get this dub.
That's good, man. We're here interviewing fans for the game. Before we even talk about that game, what you think about the team's performance against San Jose?
It was good. I liked it. I like that we got the win at home. Let's keep it going, you know?
Talk about this game. What you think about the team's performance against San Jose?
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. You know what I think? People were thinking like, you know, it's a battle of California. It's not the battle of LA, but battle of California. So right there, it's like a rivalry for San Jose. For us, it's nothing. You know, the game was tied. At the end, you know, we won. So we came up, usually how we always do. So I thought it was a preview of what we're going to see tonight, you know, against the Galaxy. So.
Daniel, I got a few questions from Daniel. How we doing today, man?
Excellent, man. Galaxy, LAFC, best of the best, man.
All right, before we even start getting into that, what you think about the team's performance against San Jose?
And it was good, man. Like Vela said, they came more aggressive. They played a little more with a little more tenacity. So I saw that. Proof is in the pudding. We won with a penalty, not as cool as you want it to be. 3 points anyway.
Next week, CONCACAF Champions League. What do you want to tell those León fans? They keep saying que somos pocho, equipo chiquito. What do you want to tell those León fans?
Just remember, ¿se recuerdan? La última vez que me enfrentamos, sí, cuando fuimos a la casa de ustedes, perdimos, pero cuando vienen para acá, ganamos. Ganamos a ti, ganamos a la América, ganamos a Cruz Azul. No te pierdes. Los tres grandes que dijeron, la ganamos. Va a ver, esta vez cuando vamos al estadio de otros, la vamos a ganar.
That's right. So Ryan, the most important question is, are you going to be here June 4th for that game?
Not only am I going to be here June 4th, I'm actually leaving next Tuesday for the game at Leon. I will be there with the away supporters.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've been to every leg of the Champions League except for the Vancouver away game. That was the only one I wasn't able to go. For Costa Rica, I made it to both home and away. Oh, wow. For Vancouver, I only made it to the home game. For Philly, I was one of the only ones that went to the away game. I went home and away for Philly. Yeah. And now for Leon, I'll be there home and away.
Yeah, Ryan should be doing this because if he's going to both games, he should be doing this, bro. All right, so let's talk about the game for next week. Us playing against León in Mexico. What do you want to tell those León fans? They keep saying that we're a small club mentality. What do you want to tell those León fans?
Keep thinking of us like that because we're bringing it. We are bringing it.
We'll see how small a club they are when their fans come up here and come to our stadium for the second leg. We'll see how small a club.
So let's talk about next week versus León, because León fans are saying que somos pocho, equipo chiquito. What do you want to tell those León fans?
I mean, those León fans, they can say whatever they want. They did that in 2020. Look what happened. So hopefully we win this time in León, and hopefully we become champions of the CONCACAF
León fans are
Champions
saying
League.
que somos pocho, equipo chiquito. What do you want to tell those León fans?
Bro, they're underestimating us. Leon, you know, they're a big team. They're one of the big teams in Mexican League. But you know what? They haven't faced LAFC and what they are now, current MLS champions. So this is what they got facing. It's going to be the champions of MLS. So they're underestimating maybe. Even if they're not, we're still going to get it, bro. Like,
True.
so even if it's Chivas, Cruz Azul, America, LAFC is going to, you know,
Fans.
come on.
I'm from LA, yo soy angelino, no soy mexicano, no soy salvadoreño, no soy estadounidense, soy angelino. La próxima semana, el miércoles, Los Ángeles viene a León. Nos van a escuchar, nos van a ver y van a ver lo que es ser angelino. Angelino.
That's right.
No pocho, angelino,
I'm
angelino.
doing great, man. Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good, man. You already know the routine. We're already interviewing fans before the game. It is a Tuesday game. I'm happy that you're here. You did promise your word that you are going to be here. So what prediction you give for today?
Oh, geez. I'm gonna stick with my guns that I said on the weekend game, and I'm gonna say 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah, 2-0.
Do you think we're playing a full A, a full B, a mix, or like we don't know what to expect yet?
Dude, I mean, it is a rivalry game. I would personally play the A squad, but you know, it's all about that CONCACAF Champions League, man. So we gotta focus on that. You know, not that this isn't important, but we gotta focus on that.
What do you want to tell those León fans? They keep saying que somos pocho, equipo chiquito. What do you want to tell those León fans?
Hey, didn't we beat y'all? Right? Right? Okay.
We did.
Yeah.
We did beat 'em.
Shh. Thank you.
Okay. Are you going to be here for the CONCACAF Champions League final on June 4th?
Oh yeah, dude. I already got my ticket.
You already got
I
your
already
ticket?
got my ticket.
All right, guys. We're going to see Ramon here for the championship final, but we're going to let him go so he can enjoy this tráfico today.
Hell yeah. And if you haven't followed and you're watching this video, you need to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can get all of the notifications when his videos come up because they're fucking dope.
I appreciate you.
All right,
This, bro.
brother.
Okay. So, all right, let's talk about this game, El Tráfico. What prediction you give for today? You think we're playing with the A squad, a B squad, or a mix of both?
You know what? Everybody's saying that they're going to start the B squad, that they're going to start some of the LAFC 2 kids, but I can see them starting some of our A players, some of our starters. You know, for this game, they're giving us a week time to rest to prepare for the León game. So I wouldn't see why they wouldn't give us some of our starters. You know, some of the main guys, they might not start for sure. Maybe Buanga, they might bring him in the later on in the game. But Vela, I could see them starting Vela or vice versa, you know. But my prediction for this game is that obviously, you know, when it comes to Tráfico, you can't say even LAFC is on top and the Galaxy is at the bottom. You can never predict when it comes to these two games. But my prediction for today, I say LAFC comes on top, either 3-1 or 4-2.
All right, let's talk about today, El Tráfico, LAFC versus the Carson Galaxy. What prediction do you guys give for today? We're playing an A squad, a B squad. What do you guys think?
We're playing our A squad because every squad is an A squad here.
Well, unfortunately for us, Galaxy is bottom of MLS right now, so they're pretty dangerous. So we can't take them for granted. We need to play our best squad. I don't know what the starting lineup is yet if it's been announced, but we need to bring our A squad. It's El Tráfico. We always need to beat LA Galaxy, always.
It's a definite win, no matter what. We're getting
Tráfico,
it.
U.S. Open Cup. So what do you think? What starters are we going to do? We're going to do like a B, or a mix of both?
I think it's gonna be a mix of both, you know, because we played in the weekend. We basically used the A team, and today we could be a mix of both because, you know, it's a rivalry game, and us using the LAFC 2 is gonna be effective. We don't know how Galaxy is gonna play today, so hopefully LAFC gets that mix of LAFC first team and LAFC 2.
So what prediction you give for tonight? What's the prediction score?
Ooh, you're gonna be surprised with this, but I think we're going to penalties.
You even going penalties?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
I don't know, because, you know, it's a rivalry game, it's a derby game, anything could happen. So I don't know. I think we're gonna go to penalties.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of Galaxy fans, away supporters, or not a lot?
I don't think so. You know, because we're in home, and you know, well, the times I've been here against Galaxy, the first time was in 2022, and there was a lot of Galaxy fans, and yeah, hopefully not this time.
They're not going to be loud as us how we did last game at Carson, right?
Nah, but in Carson we were loud. I was there, and I was in the LAC supporters, and we were loud as fuck. Sorry for the word, but we were loud as fuck.
All right, guys, we're going to let Kev go so you can enjoy this El Tráfico, man. I appreciate you, Kev. All right, let's talk about today, El Tráfico, LAFC versus the Galaxy. Before we even talk about that, if you have Galaxy hatred in your heart, please let it be known, and why.
It's pretty simple, man. I've been to La Bombonera, I've been to Old Trafford, I've been to, you name it, bro. I've been to Alliance Stadium. The same sentiment that I felt with Boca or with Milan or with Bayern Munich, of the community being there, especially La Bombonera. You go to La Boca, I'm right here, I live in Leimert Park, 5 minutes from the stadium. I take the 40, Leimert Park 40, represent. I feel the same sentiment. LA, I live here, stadium's 5 minutes from my house. What more can you ask for? Yep, Angelino.
All right, let's talk about today. What prediction you get for today? Obviously, I don't know. We're gonna play an A squad, a B.
Leimert Park 40. There you go. There you go.
So, what prediction you get today? We play a full A squad, a B squad, or a mix of both?
Shoot, we were talking about it with the guys from Somos Black and Gold. It's been a tough game. I would like to play the full squad, obviously, but then again, you know, all of us fans, we know that next week we have Leon, but we need to beat the crap out of Galaxy, beat the shit out of them as much as you can. I hope for 5-1, but in reality 3-1. 3-1. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So how long you been an LAFC fan, man?
Since 2018. Actually, there's a lacuna. It's like if I like Milan and Boca and Pumas and FAS, simply because that's what I had around me that I genuinely enjoyed. Once LAFC came, again, 5 minutes from my house, I take the 40 from Leimert Park to the bank. There's a lacuna. Yeah.
So what made you become an LAFC fan? Like, is it community? What is it? What brings you here?
I think for the longest time, again, I like Boca, Milan, Pumas, FAS, because there's cultural ties from my family. But other than that, again, I was born in LA, born and raised in LA, and LAFC came, and that's the first thing that I ever kind of just clicked as a soccer fan. You know, it might be romanticized or whatever you want to call it, but as a representation of who I am and where I'm from, LAFC is the place to go.
Okay, one more question before I let Danny go. Danny, what time did you take your first drink for this El Tráfico match?
What time is it? So
I think it's like 6:30.
I work at a school. Probably 4:50.
4:50.
Yeah.
Ready to continue drinking and get ready for this match?
100%, brother.
All right, guys, we're gonna let Danny go so you can enjoy the game, man.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate you, man. So, what made you become an LAFC fan, man?
You know what? If I'm giving my God honest opinion, I was never a fan of the MLS. I was only a fan of all the rest of the soccer around the world, Liga MX, Europa League, Bundesliga, you know, but my explanation for becoming an LAFC fan was working when I used to work security for the Bank of California. I used to work security for all the stadiums in LA, and I even worked some of the Galaxy games too. And just seeing the difference in the passion between the fan bases, the ambiance and everything. And I really started to click with some of the people from here, from LAFC. You know, one of my shifts, I was working up there at the supporters bar. I got to meet some of the people from, you know, District 9 Ultras, and I got to talk to them. And then from there, I started showing up to more games, started going to the supporter section. And then in December of year one, I became an official member of District 9. I've been rocking hard with District 9 ever since. And, you know, now, forever and always will be District 9 and LAFC.
Since you just say you did security jobs, what difference is it between the Galaxy fans and the LAFC fans? Why did you choose LAFC?
Because when you come and check out our stadium, the whole 3252, non-stop, 90 plus, a full chanting, non-stop. They make sure you're chanting. When you go to a Galaxy game, yeah, you know, you'll see some chanting here and there, but it's nothing compared to LAFC. Especially when we're down and we're conceding goals, you can't count us out. You know, if we're down, hey, we're down, but we're not gonna stop chanting. When you go to a Galaxy game, you go over to their stadium, no, once they're down, all their ambiance goes down. Some of the fans start to leave the supporter section. They stop chanting, and you know, we put it in for our team, for our stadium. This is our city. This is the city of angels. You know, we have what we call, you know, street by street, block by block. We're really involved in the community, and I just really like that, and I respected that. Everything that we do, even when it comes to our trapos, we have so many people that go out, you know, do all that hard work for all the tracing and the painting, and you can see the difference when we have our trapos here at the LAFC games and the trapos at the Galaxy games. You know, you can't compare from elementary level to actual artistic level.
All right, two more questions before I let Ryan go. Ryan, if you have Galaxy hatred in your heart, please let it be known right now.
Fuck the Galaxy now, forever and always. LAFC all day, every day. Hey, you know what? How they say, hey, Galaxy was LA before LA? Nah. Now that LAFC is around, you guys are in Carson. You guys are 20 minutes ish, 25 minutes outside of the city. You guys aren't part of the city. Los Angeles is black and gold. The mayor acknowledges we have LAFC Day now in Los Angeles. You know, we just won MLS Cup for the city. We're right here in the smack dab in the middle of the city, downtown. I know you guys like to say, you know, Skid Row FC, all this, and this, but you know what? Hey, at least we could call ourselves LA, and we don't have to jump from Pasadena to now Carson. You know, we have our own stadium. This is nothing but pride and joy. Nothing that you will see compared to the Galaxy fans. And, you know, even when the times get tough, we don't abandon. You know, they say that, oh, we haven't had bad years like the Galaxy have, you know, but through thick and thin, never abandon. Even when the Galaxy's going on, maybe like 20 minutes into the game, if they're conceding, you can already see fans leaving the stadium. That will never happen. Our love for this club, our love for this city is on a whole other level. We've been recognized by platforms, European teams, nationwide, worldwide. You know, it's something you can't explain, I can't compare. You know, there's no comparison between the two. Galaxy is just right here, LAFC is right here. And a big saying that we have es que ellos piensan en cosas chingonas, pero nosotros hacemos cosas chingonas.
That's right. All right, last question, Ryan. Tell the people, what time did you take your first drink today for this El Tráfico Clásico?
Let's see. What time is it? It is 5:30 right now. I took my first drink at 9 a.m. this morning. I've been drinking ever since. We've been right here tailgating in front of the stadium, waiting for all the Galaxy fans to pull up in their buses and show them what we're all about.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, we're going to let Ryan go so you can enjoy the game, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you, man. How long you been an LAFC fan, man?
Since day one, 2018, I've been a season member for 5 years straight. This is my 6th season. I've been to all games. I've been to about 90% of the games. I've been there all games, all W's. You know, it's been rare that I've missed it, and if I missed it, it was for like a real legitimate reason, but I still watched it at home.
Okay.
So
what made you become an LAFC? Why did you choose LAFC?
LAFC spoke to me. Galaxy, I mean, I'm a football enthusiast. I call it football, I don't call it soccer. I like what LAFC is doing for the community, for the sport. LAFC brought me to pretty much be a part of the culture.
Okay.
Something that Galaxy has never done for LA. Even though they're the first LA team in the MLS, they've been here for so many years. I never felt like they brought me like close to the culture of soccer here or football and here in the MLS.
Okay. 2 more questions before I let Mondo go. Mondo, if you got Galaxy hatred in your heart, please let it be known and why.
I don't have Galaxy hatred because I love the sport. The sport itself is what I have passion for. I don't have Galaxy hatred. If anything, Galaxy as a team that I used to support, but it wasn't my number one team because I follow other leagues around the world. I have a team in every league in the world. My main one, I'm not gonna talk about it. It's in a different league. Galaxy was the one here, but I didn't feel connection because Galaxy didn't know how to bring the culture to LA. But now the LAFC brought the football culture to Los Angeles. I could talk shit on Galaxy on what they haven't done. They can't do what LAFC is doing. They can't bring the culture. They can't bring or unite the people here in LA how LAFC is doing it.
All right, man. Last question. Let the people know. The people want to know. What time did you take your first drink for this El Tráfico match?
Right now, it's my first drink. Right now,
your first drink?
It's my first drink.
You ready to continue drinking and get lit for this game?
Hell yeah! I'm ready to party and celebrate that W.
All right, guys. We're gonna let Mando go so you can enjoy the game, man. Woo. I appreciate you, man. Yo, what up, my black and gold? I'm here with Michael, and I got a few questions for Michael. How we doing today, man?
Fantastic so far.
That's good, man. We're here interviewing fans before the game. So, what prediction you give for your team for tonight? You think you guys playing the A squad or you guys playing the B squad?
We're gonna play the A squad tonight.
So, how do you guys feel about the current season right now?
We're not looking good right now. Not a lot of turmoil, fans protesting, a lot of problems in the front office. But as long as fans show up and support the team, we'll be okay in the long run.
You think there's gonna be a lot of away fans today or no?
So far, it doesn't look like it.
Are you part of any support group for the Galaxy?
No.
How long you been a Galaxy fan?
Since day one, 96.
Okay, if you have LAFC hatred in your heart, please let it be known and why.
You guys are doing a good thing here, but at the end of the day, since 96, we got titles to show it. I know we got nothing right now, but you do your thing, we'll do ours, and we'll be okay.
I mean, it's only been 7 years that you guys haven't won a trophy yet.
It's been longer than that, but who's counting?
All right, one more question before I let them go. What time did you take your first drink tonight?
About 10 minutes ago.
Are you ready to continue drinking and keep getting lit?
Yes, sir.
So what prediction you get for tonight? You guys are winning, a draw? What's the prediction score?
It's going to be a 2-1 win for us in overtime.
All right, man, we're going to let them go so you can enjoy the game.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate you. ¿Y qué pronóstico le da a su equipo ahora del Galaxy? Obviamente sé que no están teniendo una buena temporada, pero ¿qué predicciones damos ahora para su equipo?
Bueno, ahorita estamos un poquito mal, pero siempre cuando jugamos con Los Ángeles FC, pues le damos batalla. Y pienso yo que vamos a ganar, porque aunque estemos en su casa, vamos a ganar.
¿Usted cuánto tiempo ha sido fanático del Galaxy?
Desde que fundaron aquí los Galaxies, muchísimos años.
¿Y por qué usted es fanático del Galaxy?
Porque los de mi barrio, todos son del Galaxy, ya ves que es del pueblo. Y el Ángel FC, pues es de los gabachos, casi de los... De aquí, ¿cómo se le llaman? Pochos.
Ah, los pochos. ¿Y qué pronóstico, qué predicciones damos para el partido de ahora? ¿Cuál serían, cuántos goles meterían los Galaxy?
Pues mínimo 2-1. Va a estar reñido el partido, 2-1.
Ok. ¿Es su primera vez a este estadio o ya ha venido antes?
No, seguido vengo cuando juega el Galaxy nomás.
Ok. ¿Y siempre va a los partidos de Carson cuando juega el Galaxy?
Todas las veces que voy, sí. Todo el tiempo.
Ok, la última pregunta para Armando. Armando, ¿a qué horas tomó su primera bebida alcohólica ahora?
No, yo no tomo, nada más
toma?
pura soda
¿Pura
y
soda?
agua.
Ok, lo vamos a dejar Armando para que vea el partido. Gracias,
Muchas
Armando.
gracias.
And I got a few questions from Carlos. How are we doing today, man?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good, man. We're here interviewing fans before the game. So before we even start this interview, if you have LAFC hatred in your heart, please let it be known and why.
None whatsoever. Just I actually like the stadium. I like the colors, but true Galaxy fan.
Okay.
That's all it is.
So let's talk about the Galaxy's current season. How do you feel about that, and what improvements should be made?
I'm not so into that. Like the whole boycott and all that stuff. I seen it with the Lakers. I seen it with championship teams. It happens. We have 5. You know, we're the leaders of the MLS. You know, it's just the current state. I want to say 1 more season, 2 more seasons, we'll be up and running again.
Okay, so let's talk about today, El Tráfico, LAFC versus the Galaxy, U.S. Open Cup. You think the Galaxy are going to play more with the A squad or more of a B squad?
I want to say Galaxy is going to come out all out, taking advantage that LAFC has an important game. And because a Clásico is a Clásico. If we win this one, it's always our season.
So what prediction you give for your team tonight? What's a good score?
I say a 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to ask him one more question before we let him go. What time did you take your first drink tonight?
Just right now.
Barely right now?
5 minutes ago, yes.
Ready to continue drinking and get ready for this game?
Of course.
All right, one more question. You think there's going to be more away Galaxy supporters or not going to be a lot?
From the looks of it already, you know, I do see more LAFC fans, but I mean, who could blame them? You guys are champions right now. Champions League final. You know, good. I live that with Galaxy too.
They actually have them at the corner over there. They have their own little section. They're all over there. Really?
Yeah, exactly.
I saw them.
Like five
people?
Like 5 today, maybe.
All right, guys, we're going to let them go so you can enjoy the game, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.